What is going on, everybody? This is California Kaldune, and good morning to you. It is actually a really great morning. I don't know if you can see the sun out here, but yeah, it's a great day. It's a great morning, and it also is a great morning for the Acura NSX because guess what? The Acura NSX has to go in for some maintenance, and I think maybe something might be wrong with it. I'm not sure, but we're gonna do some routine maintenance and get it up on a lift in a few moments. Check out the undercarriage, change the fluids, maybe take a look at the air filters. Who knows, maybe even change some coolant. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. But we're definitely gonna take a look at the car and get it up on the lift to make sure that everything's running properly, because I have been hearing a little bit of a noise coming from the car and I don't really know what that is, but stay tuned and let's find out together, because I mean, it is important to take care of this thing. I mean, just look at it, right? I mean, look at this beauty. Look at this bad boy right here. You want to take care of a car like this. You don't want to leave it in shambles. I mean, it's not in shambles, but it's in good shape. You know what I'm saying. All right, so let's head on over to the mechanic shop and let's get this thing taken care of. I'll see you guys in a minute. Oh yeah, before we head down, we got to put on our trusty towel, our mechanic's towel. I got plenty of these towels right here. I think I'll go with the green one, right? I'll go with the green. Just gonna throw it on here. That way, when we're working on the car, we don't get a bunch of grease on it. I mean, who cares if you get grease on this tan interior, but you want to try and avoid it, right? Somebody put the seat all the way back. I don't know who it was because I'm not this tall. Started right up right there. All right, let's get moving. Can you hear that cold morning just taking over the car, the cold engine? Look at how cold this shit is right now. It's so cold. You see that? That temperature gauge? Yeah. It's really cold. Really, really cold. All right, guys, we're heading to Valvoline. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, seriously, we are heading to Valvoline. Now, we're heading to a local mechanic shop. I wouldn't take this car to Valvoline, but we're arriving right now here at my buddy's shop. Yeah, Trojan tires. Check this out. We are arriving here. What a good morning it is to be with the Acura NSX, isn't it? Check it out. He's like a surgeon putting on his gloves right now.
Morning.
Hey, good morning, buddy.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
How you been?
Not bad, not bad.
How can I help you?
I think it's time to change the oil and maybe do some routine maintenance.
Okay.
Because it's been like, you know, a few months, well, 6, 7, 8 months. I don't drive it much, but you should change the fluids as often as possible.
I'll do that, no problem. That's a gorgeous car, baby.
Oh, thank you. All right, we're about to get it up on the lift right now, and we're gonna check out the underneath the car and also, you know, show you how the maintenance is done, but also check out for some noises too. About to get this on the lift.
That's what you wish. You wish. Stop breathing. Don't breathe.
He's just joking. Everybody here has sports cars. Everybody does. Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you today?
Not bad, not bad. Excited, waiting to see what's going to happen when we pick up this car.
Yeah, me too.
Oh. Perfect.
So
Okay.
you're gonna buy it, Emma? What do you mean you wish? You can't wish. You have to do it. Why you wish, man? Your credit is good.
Yeah, if you got enough credit, you can do anything
Yeah,
in
you
this
can do
world.
it. And it's only $75,000.
Yeah, why not? Just pick one up. All right, the moment you've been waiting for is getting on that lift. It's coming up on the lift, guys. Look at this. Beautiful exhaust right here. This is a Comtech exhaust. See that bad boy? Running across. Look at that. Nice and clean it is. Look how nice and clean it is underneath this thing. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that something else, guys? Unbelievable. How does it look under here, guys?
Pretty damn good. Oh.
What did you find? Find something?
No. Just looking.
Hey, so tell everybody at home what your name is.
My name is Jamil.
This is Jamil, guys. Jamil's in the house.
Yeah.
He's only, how old are you?
I'm 20.
He's only 20 years old, and this guy is expert already pretty much on cars. I would consider it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So step one here, we've got our expert mechanic about to loosen the drain plug, right?
That's
He's about to take out the drain plug. And then that glorious oil from this 3-liter V6, which doesn't look that great right now.
Looks a little dirty, but
Looks a little dirty.
not too bad.
Not too bad. How does the undercarriage look, guys? Do you have any dings or dents or scratches or anything?
It looks pretty immaculate.
Looks immaculate, huh?
Yeah, really clean.
Yeah, man. Look at that. Look at that. All over. Nothing. It's like I haven't even... I thought I hit a few things a couple times, but I guess it's nothing. I guess this thing's pretty clean. There's no like leaks coming from the shocks or anything. Everything's pretty good. Like, what is it when guys, when you guys shake the wheels a little bit? What are you guys checking for?
So when you shake them from side to side, you usually check the tie rods and all that, all the suspension components, and then if you move it up and down, you're checking bearings, you know, stuff like that.
So like the fact that none of these are
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah, no, the fact that none of them are moving, it means they're good. You don't need anything.
Wow, unbelievable. Almost got all the fluid out. This side too? All good?
Good.
Yeah, let's see this side. Wow, this thing's stiff.
Good. Yep.
Not bad for a 25-year-old car.
Not bad.
Man,
And all original parts too. Brakes are good too.
brakes are good. Got that original NSX logo right there. All this is possible when you guys have a good mechanic shop and you take care of your stuff. If you maintenance your car, you don't have to worry. If you don't maintenance your car, you're going to be worrying a lot. But in my case, I got my buddies here at Trojan Tires taking care of me. They're local. They deal with cars like this. They were just playing around earlier with the whole engine thing, but they deal with cars like this on a regular, and they've actually done the maintenance on this car routinely since I've owned it for the past 2 years. And I mean, everything is pretty much just clean. Now this would be considered like the aftermarket headers, right?
Yes.
Yeah, see, these are the Comtech headers and exhaust manifold. Yeah, it's by Comtech, guys, which is also in the Acura world. You know, that came from the factory. You could get it as an option at one point. You know, they do have a supercharger available from Comtech, or they did at the time. They don't have it anymore, but you know, it's definitely something you could look into. Well, I'm just amazed at how clean this car is. Amazing. Oh, I thought it was damaged, but it was actually an arrow indicating where you want to put the lift jacks at. These details from Honda is crazy. Do all cars have little arrows on the bottom?
Most of them do. They'll tell you where to jack them up from.
See, I'm not much of a car guy in reality, guys. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought, like, you know, that was something unique to Honda or Acura. Look at this undercarriage right here. The other day, when I was at CNC Motors, I thought I had scraped this part right here, but that looks like that's all I did to it. It's not bad. Got another little arrow right there. Hey, so typically, like, when you don't drive this car too much, like, what kind of like routine should you be changing the fluids? Like every 6 months, every 8 months? What should you be doing with a car like this?
I mean, if it's sitting like for long periods of time, I'd say probably like every like 6 months is a good. You know, as long as you like keeping up, checking your oil. You know, check the dipstick, check the fluids, and see if they're good. Then you should have no problem. You know, with running it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Check this out. There's the filter, that blue thing right there. That's the filter. The filter is right here, the blue thing. It's really interesting seeing my car on a lift. I haven't really seen it on a lift in like probably 7 or 8 months, maybe longer, you know, when we're doing some brake pads and taking care of some other routine maintenance. But I routinely like doing maintenance on my car and making sure it's taken care of well, because, you know, like I told you earlier, if you don't take care of your stuff, at the end of the day, you're going to pay the price somehow, some way, even if it is a Honda. It shouldn't matter. You should take care of your things and properly maintenance it. Man, look at that. How bad was that right there? You just took off? Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah. It's regular.
Regular?
Yeah.
Huh. So today, like as far as like the fluids are concerned, we'll probably check the radiator fluid.
Check radiator fluids. Transmission if it has a dipstick. Power steering.
Clutch.
Clutch. Yeah. All the fluids, just to make sure you know they're up to par with the car.
Yeah. You want to do all that. When you have it on the lift, just take advantage. Don't just sit there and say, oh yeah, just the oil. Check everything. And I mean, it is spotless underneath here. You can see there is no leaks other than what's coming out of the engine right now. There's like 0 leaks, you know? Just for you car guys that are probably wondering if the Acura NSX is all that it's hyped up to be. It looks like it is, guys. It looks like over time, this thing just does what it's supposed to do. It ages well, ages gracefully. And for those of you who are wondering, there's about 88,000 miles on this car. It's not like this car hasn't seen, you know, the road or wear and tear. This car has been driven over the past 25 years, and it has seen the road, and it has been out there, and I have taken it to Redline a few times. Not that many, but a few times. We're about to put on the filter, looks like.
Brand new filter.
Brand new filter, look at that.
And remember guys, every time you guys change the filter, you guys just want to put a little bit of oil on the seal. So it lubricates and you have an easier time taking that off when it comes to doing the next service.
Nice.
Right.
Dang.
Remember, I always want to do it hand tight as well. And just a little bit extra.
All right.
Should be good to go.
So you want to hand tighten it just a little bit extra?
Yeah, hand tighten it and always give it like a little quarter turn more.
Okay. And there, why is the reasoning for the hand tightening?
Hand tightening, so because usually these they don't more than like probably 8 pounds of per square inch. The torque spec.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to over torque it.
You don't want to over torque it, because if you over torque, you're gonna have a hard time, you know, taking it off, and then you're gonna be struggling.
That makes sense, guys. That makes total sense. I mean, seriously, if you had like the ability to get a car right now, would you get the Acura NSX or would you get something else? Be honest. I mean, don't just humor me, but
I don't really know much about these NSXs, but I mean, they're nice. Mid-engine cars, pretty cool, but I'm more into trucks, so.
okay, guys. So he would buy a truck and then run this NSX over with his lifted truck. That's what he's telling me right now. He would just literally crush the car, put it out of its misery, and that would be the end of it. Would the truck that you're gonna get, would it be like a manual transmission or?
Automatic.
Automatic?
I'm going for a Duramax.
Duramax. Okay, so that's like Chevy, right?
Yeah, Chevy.
Chevy. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, truck guys got to get their love too, you know? Yeah, I respect that. How long you been in love with trucks?
I've had trucks all my life. Seriously. So
Ever
I
since?
actually have one right now. So
Oh, really? What do you got right now?
the 6.6 diesel.
Oh, okay.
Duramax.
Yeah, gotta love them diesels. Can't go wrong with diesels, especially from Chevy. They make great products. Oh, we are doing. What are we doing here right now?
Now we're just tightening the drain plug.
Okay.
Make sure it's a little tight, get it snug, and then there you go.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna give him a little space to do his thing right here. It's going down, guys. It's coming down right now. Usually when you don't have a lift, a lot of people jack up their cars right here and then they just do their oil changes that way. But since we have the fortunate ability of having this lift because we're coming to professionals, we don't have to do any of that. You know, that's usually how they gain access to the, you know, the little filters and all that. All right, so it looks like the weird sounds I was hearing earlier, you know, the other day when I was driving the car was just me over revving the car. There wasn't actually any weird sounds. So the car's in actually pretty good shape right now. You guys like my mask? It's California Kaldune mask. Yeah, right now, right here, we're going on to the next phase of the maintenance of the car, and that is replacing the fluids. And that's coming up right here.
See guys, we're using Mobile 1 Super Synthetic, only the best for this car. And this will take you at least probably 6,000 miles if it would be a day-driven car, but since he doesn't drive it, it's perfect for mix. If it sits a while, you know, don't matter, it'll hold up.
Yeah, there you go. Only the best for this car, you know? Even if it's sitting, you still want to make sure you put in the best. Don't be a cheapskate. Don't do it. All right, look at that oil going in. It's like the best part. Hey, so is there any like type of like rules when putting oil in a car that you should be observing like when you're doing this? Like,
The usual stuff is just like, you know, like remove the oil cap, you know, take out the dipstick so it doesn't build up air inside, and then it'll give you a more accurate reading when you come checking the oil after.
okay. All right, so be sure to check the oil after you pour everything in. That's all I heard from this part. You know why? Because I don't do this for a living, but this guy's a professional. So I know that we're in good hands right now. Not to say that you couldn't ever change your oil at home, but in the neighborhood that I'm at and my house is not that big, it'd be kind of a cumbersome thing to do. So that's why I'd rather just come here where they know completely what they're doing, you know, and I don't want to mess up my NSX. I mean, you know how embarrassing it'd be to come down here and tell them that I messed up my car because I didn't bring it to them? Pretty embarrassing.
2015 Dodge Challenger S60, 3.6.
So how many quarts is this thing taking right now?
This one, the computer says it takes 5.30 quarts.
And what happens if you overfill an Acura NSX?
Not in general. If you overfill it, if you put too much, then it could possibly start coming out and spewing out from the oil cap, and you'll start smelling some burning oil under the hood. You never want to do that. It's bad.
Don't overfill your Acura NSX. Don't overfill it or you'll pay the price. I just saw something really cool, guys. I just noticed from the engine bay. Check this out. Look over here. On this side, right, you see there's an air box, you know, because this car's sucking in air. But on the other side, there isn't an air box, but there is this hole for the intake. Just check it out. It's right here. Do you guys see the hole? I'm gonna try and stick you in further to the hole. See it?
He wants to rotate.
That hole right there?
Is it possible?
That hole is actually for this.
You just buy up.
It's pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. There's like a hole that you could go in to see where your air is going into, where it's sucking all that air. It's pretty cool.
That reservoir right there, that one would be for...
This one right here, yeah.
That would be for the coolant.
That's the coolant?
That's the coolant reservoir.
Oh, we're gonna check the coolant too and make sure the car's good. You know, because I'd be taking it into that VTEC range, yo. You know what I'm saying? Fucking hammering that VTEC. Yeah. Oh, we got another car in here.
Eventually, you're
Got
gonna
a
need
Dodge.
tires and alignment.
Look at that. Look at that beautiful car right there, guys.
No, it's still good. See?
Which one would you take? So we're about to open it right now.
Always want to be careful.
Make sure that coolant isn't gonna spray out.
I'm gonna give you a price as well.
How are we looking?
It's kind of hard to tell. Let me get a brighter light.
It's kind of hard to tell what's going on with the coolant right now. We're gonna get a brighter light and then check it out. Looks like it's at max and
Yep.
it looks pretty green and nice. See that green color there, guys? Yeah, that's good, man.
Oh.
So we're good there?
Yep, it's a good level. Always want to be, you know, topped off, never below or never too much, because once the car starts to warm up, the liquid start to rise and it could possibly, you know, come out.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't want coolant spraying all over the engine, especially not an engine like this. I noticed you shining your flashlight. What is that for?
Right now, I'm currently checking the drive belts of the car, just to make sure they're not cracked or worn out. Because you know, if a car has a cracked belt, it could usually, you know, just snap, and then you're not gonna either have a steering control that's gonna turn really hard, and you know it'd be harder to control the car at that point. But everything right now looks perfect. No cracks. They look all right to me.
That's good. No cracks are good. You don't want cracks on your face or in your car. Definitely don't want those two things. I got a few cracks right here already. So, you know, I'm getting older. It's happening, guys. I'm aging. It doesn't matter. You age, you get cracks. Yeah, whatever. All right, so how'd the fluid look?
Look, it looks good. Right up the line. Always want to be topped off to the second line. Never below that, because if not, you're going to have to add oil.
Awesome. All right, guys, it looks like my car is pretty much all done with the routine maintenance for the 6 or 7 months. I know some of you guys don't maintenance your car only once a year, but that's just me. I like to take care of my stuff. So we're all set.
Yes, sir. We're all set to go.
Is there anything else you suggest that I might need to do in the future?
Future maybe. I'd say we'll take a look at the air filter next service and see how dirty it is. By then, maintenance wise, I think there's routine maintenance. As long as he keeps up with it, it should be just fine.
Okay, so you see, honest, good people here. They know the history of my car. They know I don't need an air filter just yet. So he's like, we're gonna take a look at it next time, and then we'll just bring it on in. And you know, maybe next time we'll do some air filters, a turbocharger, supercharge it, and then we'll just have homeboy Jamil run it over with his truck, and we're done. You know, it's over. That's how it is, guys. That's the life of Acura NSX. Okay, guys, I actually messed up. I forgot to tell them about the brake squeak that I have, which occurs when I drive the car for an hour and then it heats up. There's like a brake squeak coming from the side rotors. It's a common thing. It's not a big deal, but just want to see what's making that sound. So we're going to check it out in a second. So a little grease.
No, I'm just checking to see if the rotors have any grooves in them with my fingernail. Even though you can't really see it because it's under my glove. But
Nothing.
no, it looks good. Sometimes, usually when stuff like that happens, when the caliper heats up the rotor, it'll, since he doesn't drive it that much, it'll just the pad starts losing its integrity, so it'll start making that squeaky noise sometimes. But as long as he has a lot of pads left, it's just that it's not driven daily, so it just, you know, they start to either glaze the pads, and they just start making that little squeaking sound every now and then. but he's good. I mean, we're not gonna sell him, you know, stuff that he doesn't need. So, in my opinion, he's okay.
All right, I'm okay for now, but I'll just monitor the situation, and if the pads start making really bad noises, then I'll definitely bring it back and let them look at it when it's making a noise. But right now it's not making anything. I gotta drive the car for a long time, which I don't really do anyway, so who cares? But basically what he's saying is it's safe.
Yeah, it's safe. It's nothing's gonna happen, you know. It's not gonna leave you stranded. You're not gonna have any issues, you know. So it's just noise.
It's just noise, guys, so don't freak out.
Yeah.
All right, we're good there. We're good there. All right, thank you, man.
No problem. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Very nice car.
Thank you, sir.
Anytime.
All right, so you won't be running it over with your truck anytime soon.
Oh,
right?
no. I don't drive a truck. I drive a 2019 Subaru WRX STI.
Okay, so this guy likes the car. He likes the car. We're good. We're good. $77.
That's for the mobile. The best full synthetic I have.
You know what, guys? That's actually a really great deal. A really great deal, actually. So for those of you whining and complaining, I got the best oil, changed oil on my NSX for $77. There's people that won't even touch that car. Thank you so much.
I like that car.
You like that car?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very nice car. I love the color. It screams out to you.
Yeah, it does. Okay, and where are you guys located at?
We're at 2533 East Workman in Covina.
In Covina.
Yeah.
Can't miss it, guys. It's a
Here's
local.
our business card right here.
Oh, look at this business card right here. Okay, guys. So remember that. Anytime you guys need service, come down here.
Thank you.
All right,
We
guys.
appreciate your business.
I know. They do. They do. They definitely do appreciate me, and I appreciate them.
Right back at you. So you take care and have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, too.
Thank you.
All right. I'll get on out. All right, guys. So that's how it works. Bring your NSX to a family-owned business. They maintenance it, and they take care of you like you are family yourself. So support your local businesses, guys. Definitely do that. All right. All right, let's get on out of here.